This is a reminder. You now have 30 days left, if you bank with this bank, to figure out if you want to stay with them or if you want to go somewhere else with your money, because they are still closing 30 banks, if not more. Stay tuned. Let's talk about it. What's up, fam? Welcome back to the channel. How y'all doing? I hope y'all doing great. Okay, we need to be paying attention to everything that's happening, because it's not just this one particular bank that is affected. Many banks will be affected. Many banks will be closing their brick and mortar stores. As you enter, please give this video a thumbs up, or before you leave, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you didn't like it. So it says that PNC Bank is closing 8 branches at Giant Food stores in Prince George's. Now, the PNC Bank is set to close 30 banks. So they've already closed 2. Now they are set to close 26 branches at Giant Food stores in Maryland and Virginia, including 3 in Montgomery County. This announcement from PNC came after they had already announced they were going to close 135 in-store branches. That being said, the only plus in this closure is the fact that they have extended dates on here now. So they still have some banks that will be closing by July 21st, and now they have banks that will be closing by August 18th of 2023. So which ones will close at which of the dates, I am not sure, but I do have the locations on here. It says PNC will be closing its in-store banks at the following locations in Prince George's County: 5500 Silver Hill Road, District Heights; 10501 Greenbelt Road, Lanham; 6000 Greenbelt Road, Greenbelt; 3521 East West Highway, Hyattsville; 10480 Campus Way, South Largo; 1009 Fairlawn Street, Laurel; 15520 Annapolis Road, Bowie; and 5700 Southeast Crane Highway, Upper Marlboro. So those are the closures that are happening in here. So stay tuned. Don't click off, because I need you to hear the rest of this video and how it affects so many other banks and what exactly is going on with this particular closure and why I think they are closing those locations, because they have something else that they're trying to do. I wanted to bring you this story early so that you can be aware of what is happening with these banking institutions. We see them crumbling left and right. This started way before 2020, but it got worse when 2020 hit. The total bank closures have passed 200 for 2023. Let that sink in while they're on the news telling you that everything is okay. It is not. We need to be paying attention, especially if you have a bank out there, because no bank is safe, no matter how big the branch or how small it is. So if you want to check this article out, and I forget to put it in the description box, you can go to Yahoo News and you'll find it there. So PNC is closing another 30 branches across its footprint, according to the regulatory filing and confirmed by the Pittsburgh-based bank. So anybody can pull this list up. Locations in 7 states plus the District of Columbia are impacted. The article goes on to state that will make their footprint nationwide. The cuts to PNC Financial Services Group to 203 so far this year. So far, get that. Got to pick those little words out. So PNC said on Thursday that all 30 will close on July 21st. Now, I'm not sure if the PNC closures are due to the First Republic Bank, because, First Republic Bank is possibly going to be seized by the GOV. But there are a few bidders for the First Republic Bank. So PNC is one of those bidders, and JP Morgan Chase is one of those bidders. So if I'm thinking they're going to close up a bunch of locations, consolidate their funds so that they can purchase this First Republic Bank. So I'm just letting you guys know what's going on out here, because not a lot of people are talking about it. Not a lot of people are paying attention, but we got to pay attention to our money. So as the majority are located inside Giant Foods and Stop and Shop supermarkets in New Jersey, Maryland, Delaware, and Washington, D.C., with a handful of ShopRite stores in Pennsylvania. And according to Business Journal, this isn't too surprising, as the removal of bank branches from retail stores is part of a larger trend. However, traditional branches aren't safe either, and closures are nothing new. And I personally have seen some banks that are sitting empty right now. So according to the FDIC, roughly 8,000 banks were in operation in 2000, but 22 years later, just half survived. Recent waves have even created banking deserts. There's a desert for everything. Banking deserts, grocery desert. Movie theaters are also closing down, you guys. They're not even making money off the tickets. They're really making money off of concessions. And these so-called banking deserts mean they're leaving neighborhoods and communities without a bank or credit union for a 10-mile radius. Both Wells Fargo and Bank of America were forced to temporarily close locations in late 2021 due to the labor shortage and the surge of the COVID-19 infections, but now they're shutting locations permanently. Wells Fargo is closing banks nationwide. When banks are closing branches, they are required to notify the U.S. Office of Comptroller, the OCC, at least 90 days ahead of the closing date via advance branch notice of the closing. And then the Comptroller licensing manual states that. And then they have some kind of weekly bulletin that they put out, the latest of which was published on October 29th, but you could check it again because it might be another one out that's fresh with new bank closures on there. And according to the recent bulletin, Wells Fargo is closing a total of 14 branches across the country. Individual locations will be shut down in Chicago, San Francisco, Jersey City, New Jersey, Denver, Richmond, Virginia, Chandler, Arizona, Surfside Beach, South Carolina, Minneapolis, and Ponce Vedra, Florida. So New York will also close 2 locations in New York City and Manhasset, while Texas will also lose 2 branches in Austin. I'm going to keep reminding you of this. It's not that I'm trying to repeat a story. These are refreshed stories that come out to remind you that these things are happening. A lot of people just either don't care, don't know, or whatever. And finally, oddly enough, the 2 banks that are in running for bidding for the First Republic Bank that is about to be seized by the government are JP Morgan Chase and who did I say? PNC Bank. But PNC Bank is set to close 30 locations in July 21st to be exact, 2023. And then JP Morgan Chase is also closing 7 locations in Michigan, New York, Texas, and California. Citizens Bank, a regional chain, has 4 closures reported, all in Pennsylvania, and another regional operation. First Financial Bank is closing 7 branches in Indiana, Tennessee, Kentucky, and Illinois. So these closures for JP Morgan Bank came way before the First Republic Bank. So JP Morgan Chase will probably have an announcement soon saying that they'll close even more banks. And that's probably to get their funds together in order to bid on First Republic Bank. It all keeps falling back to that First Republic Bank. So guys, take care. Hope this video was helpful to you, for you. Share it out with your friends, family on social media. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Not sure if I'm going to put another video out today, but you never know. So turn your notifications on. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, we would like for you to become part of the family and be one of our cousins here on the channel. And if you feel like you want to join the channel membership, go to the main page, hit the join button, and I'll see you guys again in the next video. Take care. I love you, but God loves you more.
Do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile? Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever, forever, forever. I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever, forever, forever. I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?